Greetings, adventurers. Welcome
Whoa,
back.
that was so weird.
It's not just a hello anymore. We're trying a couple different things.
Getting to know each other.
Greetings to everyone watching, and also you guys. Welcome back to your next session of EXP and your guys' next episode. We have some interesting stuff going on, wrapping up, and coming up. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Last we left off, there was a large insurgence of flank soldiers, some of which entered during the night from the southwest side of Cloudgate, a group that was expected from the aerial view of Evandris after shooting up into the sky and revealing the incoming army. To their great surprise, though, a couple other locations around Cloudgate suddenly had other groups of soldiers, maybe of camps that were a little further off, hidden in different directions. Maybe they somehow had gotten reinforcements during the night. But by alerting the group of kidnapped Agatian aeronauts suddenly missing from their tent of where they were being held, the army seemed to gather itself and start heading towards Cloudgate, of which a large fight ensued across all of Cloudgate, most of the aeronauts making their way eastward towards some of the cliffs nearby for protection while the fight was ensuing in the rest of the town. Our party ended up fighting the group that was over in their corner before hearing cries of help and fight from over in a more eastern direction, of which Aurelia turned into a saber-toothed tiger.
Don't forget it.
Just in case you were forgetting.
Confirmed.
I wanted to make sure.
I remember. Yep.
Right.
Turned into a saber-toothed tiger. A lot of tag team attacks were made and pretty successful. Of which you guys then fought this second group in the most southern corner of Cloudgate, and then hightailed it all the way north to the northwest side of Cloudgate to help with a third incursion of troops, of which they successfully wrapped up. And upon Fatima, and I believe it was who was it? It wasn't Reddick. It was Bluster. Who came back from the main hall area to congratulate you all in your fight before tides seemed to turn as the compass of one Døden shifted and landed on Bluster itself. We ended with some tense conversation, of which Fatima said, "All right, let's figure this out over some tea," of which Døden said, "You don't need to eat or drink," and she was like, "Sick." Just motioned you all in a direction towards the main hall to sit and chat and take care of some things. So we pick up in the main hall. Fatima comes out with a tray of, other teas and beverages, maybe some extra small snacks and things, since they've been, rationing things out with all the fighting and such. As you watch from the windows coming from the east, you spot the rest of the aeronauts coming back into the Cloudgate area. You all are sat down around a table.
Would you say that these are hors d'oeuvres?
Yeah, I'd say these are hors d'oeuvres.
Very nice.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, a little, ration hors d'oeuvres from Battle.
Elret will be eating them with her pinky out.
You simply must try the spinach cream puffs.
Yes, we do it right up in the sky.
These cucumber sandwiches are delightful.
So,
Cucumber sandwiches along with what is that? Could that be little cheese balls that I'm spotting over there?
Cheese ball.
Aurelia, I think you brought those yourself.
What? This can't possibly be. Oh my god!
I saw you
Did I do that?
I saw you take it out of your pocket. You had to put back the spaghetti and take out the cheese balls.
Anything's better than the spaghetti.
No, the spaghetti's in my left pocket. The cheese is in the right pocket.
Right. So I saw you kind of reach in, realize, oh wait, that's a spaghetti pocket. Then had to change pockets.
What kind of eldritch carbohydrate nightmare lives in that pocket?
Exactly what needs to.
Oh,
She says it's worth it.
it's so much spaghetti.
For some reason, it just like it keeps on. It just isn't bottomless.
You
It's
did it
like-
once and like started like you were like, haha, funny thing out of my knapsack, and then it somehow just keeps piling in your knapsack.
Above table,
It's got a sketty leak.
my coworker brought in a bag of spaghetti from home, and I saw it in the fridge at work the other day, and I almost had an aneurysm.
EXP's breaking into that's breaking into reality. It's become too powerful.
I
The bit is too powerful.
Next time you have spaghetti, think of EXP.
Bag of spaghetti is awful.
Like Katie in real life does not like spaghetti. Though.
That's funny. What are there any like fish or like are there any like sushis or like fish-based hors d'oeuvres?
Ooh, yeah, describe the
Uh,
order, please.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, so it's nothing super fancy because again, they are just after an insurgence. And so these are small rationed things. So yeah, I'd say they break out like some sort of fish or something and start.
Do you
The
think we
second-
could get some lobster for Evandris? Do you think we?
The second they start-
Yeah,
second-
That's
Like,
what's
that
just in
would
the
be
corner,
wonderful.
like
like a lobster
Uh,
roll. Do you have some mayonnaise or like a light seasoning that we can use?
So the elephant in the room, and Bluster's like in the corner, like literally tying like a tourniquet on like an arm, like.
I'm just smiling at him across the campfire type thing.
Hmm.
I like to hide the fish from Døden. Like if there's
They're already dead. If they're already dead, dead is
just
dead.
confuse it. You confuse it. I'm gonna slowly I'm gonna lean into his face as he's smiling and just kind of take.
Do you
quick
have any
swallows.
oil or anything for? How are they
Y'all
heating
know
these
the
hot air
phrase.
balloons? Like, is this
So
fuel?
it's it's a little like compact, like almost battery-esque thing, and Xander knowing more about fission and stuff, like
It's not
probably know more.
nuclear. It's thermal. It's basically a new like material that it came from Braynar. Is that right?
It came from Ederjord Resources.
Ederjord, yeah.
But they knew of
but-
the aeronauts and being close to Cloudgate, just
Yeah.
across the river. So they were like, we're gonna make this, and if you guys are here, you can test it out on your balloons.
Yeah, but that's what these guys, these bad guys, these robots were coming after.
Yeah.
They were taking all of our fuel material. Yeah.
No, like cans of oil or anything. Then so he won't crack open a cold one or anything.
Not combustible. No.
Yeah.
Emission
Yeah.
free.
Would you say there's any beef?
Yes, yeah, I'd say that there's some beef.
Right.
Can I grab some of that, please?
Sure, yeah, it's back in like there's like a little cook area, nothing too immaculate because there's I would say even like a chef's quarters like building or a couple different literal like restaurants that are part of the big group of balloons of the aeronauts that take off. So there's like a small main hall like kitchen setup, but a couple closets of different materials and food and all that, so you can go raid that for simple materials.
Can I hunt for charcuterie accoutrement?
Sure.
Like jams and honeys and
Yeah, I'll say
crackers.
in here there's definitely like little containers of each of those, again, simple items.
Yeah.
I'm just going to look left, look right, and kind of open my bag and shovel them right in there.
You've now gained some charcuterie items.
I'm taking 5 servings of beef.
All right, 5 servings of beef. You just start cooking.
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet.
Not yet. Just
All
prepping.
right.
I'm gonna go over to Bluster and say, "Hey, sorry. I know we've been through. It's been kind of a crazy day, and our group is really, really hungry.
Uh-huh.
So that's why we're all kind of talking about food, I think. But it's
No, that's fair.
it's just a way to distract us, I think.
Mhm.
But
You know the phrase, you must draw your own sword before you help someone draw their own.
What?
I actually don't know the phrase.
Yeah, I've heard that phrase. I've
I've
definitely heard that phrase.
I've also heard that phrase.
Yeah,
Yeah, the aeronauts taught me that.
no, he didn't.
Okay. The nomadic, peaceful aeronauts have said
Yeah.
that?
Have such a
Mhm.
strong, vengeful phrase. Yeah, okay.
Put your sword on first, you know?
That's what. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. No, it's usually about safety, is what we teach first. No, but that's okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Sometimes my mind kind of diverges into violence just a little bit, but then
Really?
I have to check myself, and that's okay.
Yeah, Aurelia has a lot of rage.
Wow.
I grew up so hippie for so long, and then as soon as I leave my people and see how people just like to be annoying and rude,
Yeah.
fills me with a bit of rage.
Yeah, I guess I noticed sort of how you instantly assumed the form of a saber-toothed tiger after. I think I've only seen you be squirrels and birds, I think. So
Do you remember that, actually?
do we just to be clear, you were a saber-toothed tiger. That was
She was in
I
fact
was,
a
in
saber-tooth
fact-
tiger, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
I was.
That's what I saw.
Great.
And she makes such a wonderful saber-tooth tiger. Or so I've heard.
Are.
Yeah, I no that
Oh,
that truly was,
Elret, you missed it. Aurelia was
Okay.
saber-toothed tiger.
Was I an NPC in this fight?
So,
No, you were helping
were
everyone
in the-
evacuate, remember?
yes, you were helping evacuate, yes.
I see Elret was busy.
Yeah.
Oh my.
But did
you
she
had
do a
to-
good job?
She did a great job. All of them
You
made it
didn't
out to the
concentrate.
eastern cliffs. Everyone was fine. So,
what time of day is it right now, by the way?
it is very, very late at night.
It is middle of the
'cause-
night.
Guys,
yeah.
I really am so eepy and so hungry.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
it was a long day. Were we able to get everyone evacuated? I hope there weren't too many casualties.
Fatima steps up and goes, it looks like everyone that we had sent that way made it out. We've unfortunately lost Captain, our veteran Sky Pathfinder, Captain Erlin Mistress, in that second location you guys all went, which is really unfortunate. But everyone else who was evacuated made it out and is coming back safely.
May the clouds guide her soul.
Yeah.
That was steep.
But yeah, it is a very late night. If you all want to have a meal and can head to rest.
I think that might be the best thing. I think I'm really beat up. If someone flicks me, I feel like I'm gonna lose all my life again. And yeah, did anyone else? What about our fuel? Did any more get lost?
I have someone looking out at the location to just check to be sure. I know in the first incursion when you all got here, we had lost a bunch of it. But I've sent out someone to go look, and I can give you a total in the morning.
Okay. Okay. I guess it's just a valuable material. I never expected people to kill over it. Maybe we need to be more careful.
We absolutely have to. I'm not exactly sure why they would, what their motive was to come for this, especially if it's from Etterjord. They can do business with Brainar like incredibly easy.
We were given this material, right? From the institutions at Ederjord? Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Maybe we should write to them.
Yeah. Okay. We will definitely do that. I'll send a letter with I'll send a letter with Quinn. They are helping with planning, but they are the best navigator. They'll find probably the quickest way to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll send that out in the morning. But you all eat and rest. And I know I think you mentioned that you were off somewhere and this was a stop, so...
Yeah, we were just here to refuel, and so this was a bit of an extended stay, but
Alright.
I'm glad we could help in any way. Yeah, this is very unexpected.
We are too.
I too have great interest in their motivations, so if I can help in any way, don't hesitate.
Evandris, what were your businesses dealing with? What was this institution called? Sorry, that these robots came from.
The Timeless Administration.
The Timeless Administration.
Yes, the Gutless Administration.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I have no personal dealings. I was at the festival trying to learn more of what they deem spiritual.
Yeah.
But nothing official, and I find this attack on your people cowardly.
It is cowardly.
Gutless.
Yeah. Do you have any other experience working with them that...
No. I've never worked with them, per se. I followed my own path out of Ubriston. I only was hoping to learn more, and everything I've learned till now is abhorrent.
Well, that's good. I know you worship the grandfather, and they claim to as well.
Is this what Grandpa would have wanted?
Is this what Grandpa would have wanted? Is all I'm asking.
I think Evandris spits on the ground and says, I believe they worship only themselves. And
Okay.
they're not there. They hide behind their armors, and I think he smiles like, I understand why that could be confusing. But they hide behind their armors, and it's not for the betterment of themselves, but seemingly for the resources of others, which is pathetic.
Yeah. Seems like what they're all about. They don't get to claim some righteousness and take whatever they want. They should be punished. This isn't right.
No.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
So,
I'm sorry. Was that harsh language? Please forgive me.
No.
It's not this harsh language. It just doesn't sound like you.
Sorry.
Exactly.
I get. Oh. Can someone pass the cheese balls?
Pass some cheese balls.
I reach in my pocket.
Yes.
Oh, spaghetti.
Give them a big old cup of tea.
Oh, sorry. It's just been a long day.
It has been. And I think that we just need a little bit of fuel, a little bit of rest, and some time just to kind of just think to ourselves for a bit.
You're right. I do. There's so much. Why was that man trying to assassinate me? That's the other thing that's on my mind. That mongrel man who said he was working on some stuff. This was 2 sessions ago.
It was about 9 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that
You mean Snorchel?
Snorchel, yes. He threw daggers at me and then he disappeared.
He will
And
find
only me.
Elret's cooking pan. Mark my words.
Yeah.
We will make sure that he gets everything that he deserves.
I'm thinking a nice truffle.
All right. Yeah.
A flank steak, if you will.
Gosh, you know, I am a really, you know, usually easygoing, but a lot has happened today that's really filled me with vengeance. And maybe, hey Evandris, maybe I should meditate over this.
I
Yeah,
think
why
that's
don't you have a seat? I'll cook everyone a really, really great breakfast tomorrow, and we can all just
I think
restart, figure out what we want to do next. This seems like something that might be really important to you.
You know, Elret, that's great. Maybe I'm just I don't think I've eaten in 14 hours. I think I'm just
Wow.
We might be a little hangry, and that's okay.
yeah. Okay.
Right, so you all sit for little meal, little meditation. Is there anything specific you guys do during your meditation? Or
Well, I'd like to night forage.
Yeah.
okay, night
It is-
foraging. All right.
I have a quick question. I guess like McKenna, we're like long resting downtime, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll do some. So you want to night forage real quick? We'll give me a quick. We'll do instinct to perceive and sense where some of these things might be.
Okay, here we go. Sorry, my character sheet's loading.
On the wonderful demiplane Nexus.
On the
For my
wonderful
guys.
demiplane Nexus. Yes, it's loading so fast. Okay, it is a 14.
14. Okay. What is it specifically that you're looking for?
So this is a pretty warm climate, right?
Yeah, it's warmer than the northern lands, but we are on like the northernmost point of the southern lands.
It's windy.
Yes.
Okay, would you say they have a citrus tree?
I'll roll for it. I got a natural 1. They do not have a citrus tree.
Singed.
You find one
Rings.
potato on the ground.
I will say they don't have citrus. They do have a bunch of other stuff though. So is there anything else you'd be looking for? Or was it just citrus? If it's okay. I'll say you find a citrus tree because it's so windy and like just slightly north. It's not a very abundant citrus tree.
Okay, okay.
So-
It's a little bit sad.
Yeah, I'll say roll me a d4. And
Roll
you're
a
like
D4.
foraging, looking around. 4, okay. Throughout the whole tree, you find 4 lemons.
Holy shit.
Citrusy, yeah, I'm guessing lemons. Yeah, that are up to your standards.
Wow.
All
Okay,
right.
fantastic.
This whole cooking thing is like a homebrew thing, right?
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Oh, so
Yeah.
intrigued.
It's
It's
fun.
like when it first came up, and you're like, "Oh, I've actually been crafting recipes." So cool.
Yeah. So, is there
Um,
anything else anyone wants to look for, or before they take the long rest
Well,
actions?
I'm gonna like my project. I'll use one of my downtime
Hmm.
actions as a project. What I would like to do is like that's it's a very large forest which logistically needed some kind of camp somewhere. So I'd like to spend part of my evening kind of like flying and tracing and seeing what I can find out about the motivation Fatima was
Okay.
speaking of.
Motivation. All right. Go ahead. I'll say. And you're spending a downtime action to do this?
Like there's
Or-
like I figured, I mean, unless
Oh,
they're
work on a project. I see.
assuming that this
Okay.
was like that's why I was curious, like mechanically.
Yeah, I'll say
Yeah.
instinct or knowledge roll,
Okay.
and I'll say with advantage because you're spending your long rest action on it.
Well, I'll go instinct. That is with advantage. Those are too heavy to use. Oh, I know that, so I'm doing it. Nice. Uh, 12. Sorry, math is hard, isn't it? 12, 18, 20 total with help.
20 total. Okay. I'll say with spending your time, it is a long rest, downtime action. So you spend a good amount of time flying around, looking. You do, I'll say, as you say, okay, these guys came from directly south. I'm gonna head out that way, and same thing with north. You do spot a couple other like barracks, like small camp areas that were set up separate from the one that the team had already gone out to in the southwest, and that's where you collected all the kidnapped aeronauts. These just seemed to be even simpler tents and stuff. Like this seemed to just be reinforcement camps in a couple different locations that currently now have no other people at because they all tried to come in and failed. Yeah.
If I fly down, I think I'd fly down to those and just kind of like see if I can poke around for correspondence.
Okay.
Um,
I'll say with a 20. And was that with hope or fear?
it was with hope.
Okay, so you gain a hope. That's the other thing too, real quick, with ethereal resonance. They had no crits and no outright failures. So there is nothing translated between the groups.
Wow.
I was really riding on that. I'm rather hopeless right now.
So they just had like the opposite session we did because we had 30 million rolls happen, and so obviously more crits came up. But...
Yeah, okay, I got hope to spare.
They definitely had something going on, but weirdly no crits.
Wow.
So, yeah, but fly down and start looking through the camp area, and in the two smaller ones, you definitely see a couple of smaller handwritten notes, like they had a messenger between the camps that were just giving updates on plans and stuff, talking about the original insurgents, and to prepare them. That the same night that you see there was another one saying to gather everyone and start heading in that direction because they are going to lead this insurgents. It's just a lot of directions for these two other smaller camps. And if you go back to the first one where all of the kidnapped aeronauts went, I'll say you do find one particular note that at the bottom has a seal of Brainar that says essentially just to gather the materials requested, aka the batteries, and return with what you have to Brainar.
Would we know of any tensions between the major cities, the major kingdom cities of Eteriord and Brainar?
I'll say, give me a quick knowledge roll.
Knowledge. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's 11 with fear.
Okay. So again, a fear. I need to find my fear marker. There we go. So 11. I'll say. They've had some you guys would know they've had some disputes. Nothing super crazy or action based. But they've had disputes on things like how dragons are perceived or should be monitored, that of the sort, because this is a flying continent. They're known for the tunnels that are underneath a couple different locations, and they just kind of reside in various other areas of both land masses. But one side is more of let them passively live. They're big dragons that it'd be hard to fight, versus Brainar prides themselves on making sure they are defensed and have gotten rid of all dragons within this specific area.
Cool. Yeah, I gotcha.
That's probably the only public-facing tension that has been in news and things like that. I would say behind the scenes, you aren't really sure.
Cool.
Are there any like? I think part of, and you tell me if this is too much as I'm like flying around. I think Evandris is so like disgusted and disillusioned with like, so like a sect following like the grandfather themselves, like to lower themselves to banditry is how he sees it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are there any traces to the six
Mm-hmm.
in the different sects of the camps? Because I think that's kind of what he's positing and trying to look for and find.
I'll say with a 20, you don't spot anything that is a direct, like, oh, they're talking about the six here.
Yeah.
Or any sigils or anything like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll fly back.
Okay. So, if that's your work on a project long rest action, what is your other?
I'd repair my armor.
Okay. Anyone else as well?
I was gonna just before bedtime. I'll use this as a work on a project action. I was gonna go out into like just in a clear field and just lay flat on the ground in the grass, looking up at the stars and practice my meditating. And just try to calm down from the day and just reflect and maybe.
You can also use that as a prepare action if you'd like instead. You have the
Oh.
tend to all wounds, clear all stress, repair all armor. Prepare, which is you describe you prepare for the next day's adventure and then gain a hope. If you prepare with one or more members, you each gain 2 hope, or you can work on a project.
Yeah, if you think that would work as that. I was also like going to just as a way to reflect, cool down, and also try to reach out to perhaps something divine.
Okay. You're gonna try to
So if you think that's prepare, I will take the hope.
It's up to you. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to reach out to potentially something divine, meditate on it.
Yeah.
I think we've been doing presence for instinct to sense magically.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to clear my head out and look
flat on the ground.
laying flat on the ground. Just trying to only look up at the stars, so it's like as minimal things in my field of view as I can. Just trying to clear my head. Cool. That is there we go. 16 with hope.
Okay. 16 with hope, so you gain a hope.
Nice.
And 16. I'll say you're reaching out. What is the like intention that you're are you just like laying out here and just trying to see what connects and what comes, or
I don't know if I'm like the things that are in my mind are like it's just sort of like why do bad things happen to good people? And it's just like that sort of confusion is sort of racking their brain, of just like, why did this happen? None of this was deserved. It's just that's the kind of thing they're it's just like confusion in people just doing bad things. They're very confused in that.
You take a second, you feel this like grass in this windy area, like for looking up at the sky and seeing these constellations and stars in this like dark pool above you, this plains grass, occasional like pieces of like little wheat, just like kind of brushes, and it almost feels like you're in like a what are those like sensory deprivation tanks for a minute. Just you and like this sandwich of rock underneath and endlessness above. And you almost like feel like you're starting to doze off for a second when I'll say you don't go anywhere like you did previously, where you blinked and you were in some space, but you hear I don't know. Bad people take advantage of good people because they wish they had the same heart they did. But are driven by something more corrupt, and some might trade their heart for that darkness and not even realize it. And I know it's hard, and I don't have all the answers. I'm still learning too, but in this, it's safe to say you are the good, and the reason I chose you before you feel everything separate back into consciousness again. And you like wake up in the middle of this field.
Yeah, I think I just wake up, my heart's pounding, and I think there's like I think there's like just tears running down my eyes. I think I just start crying.
All right.
Yeah, I think that hit hard for Morgan.
On that note,
any other long rest actions?
I am going to be by the fire, patching myself up best I can, getting that arrow wound out of my back that he shot me in several times in a row for some freaking reason.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I'll look over and I'll see Morgan looks like they're really going through it. And
in a field on their back, just crying.
And I'm like, hey, I'm feeling stressed. I'm gonna lay like all sprawled out on the field, like a couple feet away, like not talking, but just kind of laying, looking at the stars to clear stress, but also to be a like body double in a sense, just to provide company.
Yeah. Morgan laying there, there's like a decent bit of space between us, and they just sort of roll over completely, and then again, so they're a little bit closer to you.
Aurelia just kind of smiles, keep looking at the stars.
Right. What
like we're getting them back little by little.
So, do you have another long rest action, Morgan?
Oh, yes.
That is your prepare, and you gain a hope. Aurelia, are you preparing with Morgan via that, or?
No, I did that to clear stress.
Okay, all right.
Fair enough. So I get 3. We're doing long rest. Okay.
Yeah, you have 3. Yes.
I get 3. So we'll do definitely 10 to wounds. We'll definitely repair armor, and we'll do prepare.
Right.
I'm starting to, and I still have some stress building up. So I'm starting to feel the diminishing returns on this game system. How I don't automatically clear everything every night. I have to live with consequences.
Yeah, my armor is all banged up still.
All right. So yeah, Katie, do you have another action?
I patched myself up for wounds, and I laid down for stress.
That's right. Okay. Elret and Døden, how about your long rest actions?
Go for it, over. You got it.
I would say that Elret is going to, preferably. Oh, does the fortune count as working on a project?
It doesn't have to. Like, you can just do some nighttime stuff before you lay down for your long rest.
Okay, cool. Then I am going to repair my armor, and I'm going to clear stress by doing a little cooking, partially with a homemade chili oil, developing that, and then an oil that hopefully my mechanical friend can eat too.
Ooh, all right, very cool. Speaking
Wow.
of mechanical friend.
It doesn't have to just be motor oil. It could also be
Motor oil with a kick.
We'll
Chili in
start
that.
with the motor
Depends
oil,
what-
migrate to like olive oil.
yeah.
Yeah, we're working up to it. Yeah.
avocado
Weaning off the
oil.
hard stuff.
And then maybe a real avocado at some point.
Whoa, we'll get there.
He's a real boy.
He ate his first avocado.
When he goes from peanut oil to just a peanut.
The scariest thing too, probably this like 9-foot skeletal robot with just a tiny peanut,
Little peanut.
looking hesitantly.
Feel you.
I think everyone else was having floor time. I think he also will have some floor time.
Very good.
I mean, obviously there's no like lake or anything that I saw on the map, but I don't know how nearby there would be one, or worst case.
There's probably waterfalls, is that
Yeah, so
bad to say?
Cloudgate is at like the very northernmost point of that southern land, so they are near a lot of the like channels down to the ocean. Like, they're not building immediately next to it, but if you go a little bit of ways north, you'll hit like smell of ocean and sound of waterfall channels that a lot of the like boats that are in the ocean surrounding the continent will take to get back up to the lands. So
Yeah,
I'd say you're close to that.
I think he would go for a little night walk and try to find a body of water, do the little lake thing like he did a few nights ago. Would that be?
We
Like 2 or
noticed that
3
with the
long
other group.
rests.
It's been like 2 weeks in the game.
Yeah, well, that was only, we were traveling, it was like 4 days, right? 4.
So yeah, you guys are on day 9 of 14 of travel.
Yeah.
So it's been like a week and a half.
Mhm.
And I do know that we need to get our, like, look for our mail tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Assuming the post office is still up and running.
I feel like our group might be a little pooped to do that right this minute.
Yeah.
Right, it is.
And as for maybe the rest of the town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
the courier cats have been avoiding an area in siege.
Yeah, makes sense.
Fair enough.
All right, so you go find
They
a
don't get paid
little
enough for that.
go find a little pool of water. Easy
Yeah,
enough.
I think he's going to also try to pull a combination Morgen, Evandris, Aurelia, etc. I don't think Elret's done this. Like, you have no deities to commune with, or like.
Yeah,
Or at least not
Elret's
that.
never meditated in her life.
Yeah, but Evandris for sure has. Morgen is connecting with their environment. And Aurelia was also having floor time, and I think Døden is also just going to try to lock in.
Aurelia is just touching grass.
Yeah, he doesn't know what you're doing. He just sees you lie down and in the grass, close your eyes.
Yeah, that's just her.
Yeah, but slightly fearfully is going to see what sort of communication he can get on
Okay.
his end, if at all, because obviously he's not a monk type, or like a cleric type or anything.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I'll say you found water. You're laying in it too. So I'll say give me a quick instinct roll to sense, reach out, connect.
Second best stat. Oof. Fittingly, 11, 13 with fear.
Okay. So again, a fear. And okay, and it was the 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll say you're in this water and you try to lock in, but I feel like there's almost like something in like the back of your mind, almost like preventing it. Like this is, I think, the closest to the cursed lock that I think you've been in a while. So something is itching at the back of your head, and you're like trying to convince yourself, no, I do want to reach out. And I'll say in your head, you hear, "Are you questioning me?"
No, I'm not questioning you. I have questions for you.
We will meet. Not now, but soon. And then you feel it just out of your brain. All right.
Yeah, I'd probably just sleep there for the night, if not for fear of moving and what might happen there.
All right. So, everyone gets their long rest actions, and you wake up in the morning to a nice sun, and even just some of the aeronauts already up, walking around, cleaning up, pulling clank soldier pieces over into various piles near the woods, and just cleaning up the location. Rebuilding some of the walls and other structures that probably would have either caught fire or been hit by various artillery or swords or other things. Just already starting to kind of put things back together. And I'll say Fatima walks up to you guys with 5 large bags in her arms. It is like, good morning. Sorry.
I think I tranced for 10 hours.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah. My eyes are so red.
She goes, I'm not sure where your other tall friend went, and I'm not sure if we should be worried about that. But for now, here are bags for you all of various foods and drink.
Thank you. Yes.
Refills
I immediately
on
inspect
things
to
like
see what food and drinks are in the bag.
It is just traveling rations, base breads and some cheeses
so many
and
crackers.
meats. A lot of crackers.
I start planning out what the crackers
Like
are going to
water
pair
skins.
us with in my charcuterie thievery bag.
It's all saltines.
Yeah.
Spaghetti and saltines. I can't wait.
Morgan's beyond excited.
That doesn't sound bad.
That's
Like
their
I might have to try that.
Yeah,
because
that
it's still
salty kick.
Yeah, doesn't sound horrible.
Yeah, Morgan's definitely just like had like soup broth and just crunched up some saltines and called it a meal.
Yes.
Morgan, we can do so much better than that.
Why?
Just reach into my left pocket and it will be better.
No, wait!
I'd rather.
Wait, that's a spaghetti pocket.
I'd rather that's the spaghetti.
Sounds boring.
Mom found the spaghetti pocket.
Somehow the spaghetti has just never gone bad in the spaghetti pocket. It's
It is
just
a magical
like normal
pocket.
cold spaghetti.
There are things we do not question.
Like, there's some like life-preserving force in my left pocket. I can't tell you what it is, but
Wow.
Speaking of Aurelia, I can't believe I'm asking you this, but
She's
can I see your bag of spaghetti?
yeah, I reach into my pocket and just grab a fistful. There's no bag. It's just raw in there.
You pull out a wicker bag of spaghetti.
Elret kind of takes it with a grunt. Like a, oh.
There you go.
Oh no.
God, no man should ever see that.
I wish I could unsee it.
You've had literal
Um,
like fly wine, and you really don't want to see the pocket
Hey, the
spaghetti.
fly wine was delicious.
Some of us had fly wine.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let's not diss the fly wine now. My pocket spaghetti, let's not diss that either.
But she drops these bags, and she's like, "It's just some extra of what we currently have. We've been docked here for a while, so we're running low on a lot of things, and then
that's
the
okay.
fights didn't help. But
This is perfect. This is all we need. Do I know like we're a little over halfway to Ozryn, but is it like a multi-day trip across the loch, or is that just like, so we're like it's like opposed to our last like week, which was like parking every night type thing, this is going to be like a few days in the air. Is that what I'm guessing?
Which I will drag you guys onto the
Awesome.
map so we can take a look at that.
I love a map.
Cool.
Me too.
Oh. I was gonna make everyone breakfast before we traveled.
Yippee.
That can definitely
And we
happen. You guys
have
are
to go
still
and
in
find our
Cloudgate.
meal.
Yeah.
But all right. So yeah, if you look at the map, yes, there is Pyleus here. That is just to show that it's in the ocean, but it is the ever moving. You might happen to fall upon it land mass that is in the channel in the Cursed Loch. It just kind of floats around Mizani in general. But yeah, it is just straight across the Cursed Loch channel that you guys are floating over. So yeah, it'll be tough, but it'll be longer than just a single start stop type of fly. So
Okay. Yeah, so we're just getting prepared for the rougher part of the journey.
Fatima's like, yeah, if you're going over the channel, it's just channel out there. You can take extra of the batteries if you are up there. You should be able to hold some of it while you like transfer it out.
Yep. We'll get the island hoppers, the larger fuel cells. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, definitely take some of those. We'll figure out the rest of us. And as she's talking, you hear the like doo, 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 and like the rolling sound of Zach and June running up behind Fatima.
Yeah.
They're like, you couldn't leave without saying goodbye.
Oh my gosh, I could never forget. Oh my god. I wish I could have spent more time with you while I was here. This was
I know. And
this
Zach
was
goes,
insane.
yeah, it, definitely not, hanging out and playing our stick games with that thing that keeps coming back.
No. Yeah. Look, I'll kind of like walk along, kind of out of earshot with people. It's kind of like we're talking privately with them. But I'll like, yeah. About that, I've been hanging out with this group of people, and one of them has been kind of teaching me how to hone in on myself with some meditation practices. You know how there's constant. Oh no.
Morgan, get up. Now's not the
Please,
time.
Like pass out a little bit. Like,
Back
I
straight.
tumble down a hill.
Back straight.
Yeah.
Zach and June like grab your arms and you just
Can we take another long rest? Okay.
yeah, and here like June like gets a drink and
Yeah. What was I saying? I've been learning to meditate. My new friend Evandris has been teaching me to meditate, and I've been able to talk to someone, and I don't know who it is, but but I've
Are
been
you
able
sure
to.
you're not going crazy?
No, I'm not. But you,
Mhm.
it's happened more than once. So that is a lead.
Zach
in-
looks at you and gets and leans closer. Are
Yeah.
you sure you're not going crazy?
Again, no.
they all just start laughing.
Yeah. But it's something, and you know, this is the first time in like my whole life where I feel like I'm just making moves in the right direction. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's this group of people. Maybe it's just, and maybe I just had a long day yesterday, and this is I'm coming off of a weird sleep.
That's fair. I
But-
don't think many people slept last night.
Yeah, exactly. So who knows? Maybe this is all in the moment, but I don't know. This is the first time where I feel like I actually have direction in my life, and it's not just some weird mystery that I'm rolling through, just taking punches and having to deal with it. So if it's just me going crazy, then I'll take it.
Yes, all right. I think we're all crazy, and I think most of the aeronauts thought we were crazy too. But and June like looks over and like grabs Zach's hand. She looks up at you, and is like, I think this is the most sure of yourself that we've ever seen of you. I mean, like, growing up with you, you know, we had our fun stuff and we talked
Yeah.
about everything that could potentially come of this,
Yeah.
and you just look really good and really
Oh,
happy.
Oh, thank you. You know,
And Zach reaches out to grab your hand.
yeah. I sort of, we're all holding hands. I give them I'm holding each of their hands, and I give them a theater kid hand squeeze. You know do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Just like I hold their hands and I take a deep breath and just
I'll hold.
squeeze their hands.
Hand squeezing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Was that too real or?
No, just as an athlete, can you help me?
Do you not know what a theater hand squeeze
Do you know?
is?
Okay, imagine you're in high school theater.
Okay.
and
You're like really horny for some reason.
Fair.
you're sexually exploding, and
Okay.
you stand on the.
You really
get on-
love the castmates around you, so you have this moment where you're all in a
Yeah.
circle grabbing hands right
You're
before you're
about
about
to
to go
perform.
on.
You're about to perform for 100 people who don't care what you're doing. And this is the best moment of your life, and this is the. You're about to play Sebastian in the Little Mermaid musical.
Okay. This is getting really specific.
You're there with Sebastian and like tree number 1.
Yeah, and
He's
you
only
take
on
tree
for like
number
5
one's
minutes when
hand.
she's on shore.
Yeah. You're in your
And they're your
rollerblades.
best friends.
You're in your Heelys, which they gave everyone because that's how they mimic mermaids going around the stage. And the lead just gives the she's graduating. She's a senior in high school. And this is her last. She's like on the verge of tearing. She's like, "This, you guys have meant so
my
much to
God.
me. This is my last thing. I'm so happy to be performing The Little Mermaid with you." And then you all like just take it, and then you're like, "Let's just take in this moment," and everyone like sits there for a second. Then you all squeeze it. Sorry.
No, this is great.
I'm like actually crying right now.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
That's amazing. That was too
Okay.
accurate.
I mean, yeah, that sounds like, you know, it's your last, like, your last days of senior. You're like, oh, man. You know,
That was
you
amazing.
hit the pad on
was
the practice
crazy.
field for the last time.
It's
That's
like
definitely-
a football huddle, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like
Just a lot less hand
genuinely,
squeezing.
like the equivalent sounds like, hey, it's the last practice. It's like the last time you like hit the bag.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
you know, if you've seen like the prong things that grow up and like go up on like a practice
that you
field.
like,
It has like a
yeah.
little helmet on it and like the little
Yep.
numbers. Like last time
Yeah.
you hit that,
that
it's
you like tackle for practice.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
guys all
it's
do
the
that
same
holding
thing.
hands, or is it like a separate thing?
There's not as much holding hands.
Is
You
there
don't-
any
you don't-
you don't
like
do that.
palpable
You don't
sexual
hold
tension?
hands with
Isn't
the
that what a
homies?
huddle
Oh.
is?
But no, there's more.
Is
There's
it-
more hand holding than's giving credit.
It's an
though.
ass slap. That's
There's
that's what it
definitely
is.
sexual tension on this huddle, I will say.
Yeah.
And like the
Okay, so I know I'm sidetracking this a little bit. However, Alexa was Fiona. She's gonna hate me for this. She was Fiona in her senior musical.
Yes.
What is it called? Because if it's okay, I'd love
is it
that.
the Shrexicle?
It was
The-
Shrek the,
the Shrek the
musical.
mu-
Yeah, Shrek.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
You're thinking
What
of
is it?
Seussical, which
Is it the
Might
theater?
be.
The
Can I?
theater kid
Are you
hand
cool if I
squeeze.
ask her? Like, did you have the theater hand
Oh
squeeze?
my god,
Yeah.
we need to
Obviously,
have her on a
yeah.
call and talk to her about it.
Yeah.
See, I was a choir kid.
What,
not
what
a
did you
theater
What did
kid,
you
so we
actually
were
call it? So
adjacent,
that
but-
so she's probably gonna like. is it
I
the
don't know if
theater
it's a
kid?
real thing. I
The
just called
theater
it a
kid
theater
hand
kid
squeeze.
It sounds like it's a real thing. Okay, all right.
But I feel like every theater kid knows about it.
Mm.
In Rocky, you just take shots.
I feel like that I just said that in my head. But I feel like I said it and you guys knew what I meant.
I fully did.
I can
It's
imagine
a
it for
matter
sure.
of the soul.
Yeah, it was especially when you did the deep breath that I got war flashbacks.
Incredible.
Amazing.
I mean, congratulations on being tree number 2. Like that's
Yeah,
such an achievement. Not just anyone can get that role. Like, you know.
It's true.
Put it in my
You gotta
Instagram
be a
bio.
special kind of someone to get tree number 2.
Gotta, you know,
Amazing.
put your elbows up for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. All right, they give your theater kid hand squeeze. You see a single tear
How do we
start
come
to
back?
well
Okay.
Yeah,
in
we're in.
June's eyes. Yeah, and they're sending you guys off. Actually, Zach will reach into his pocket as well, or like his backpack that's around the back of his wheelchair, and
Yeah.
pulls out a set of essentially Rocky Talkies. And
Rocky
hands one to
Rocky.
you, and says, "This half will stay here. It'll always be with either myself or June. But this one's for you and your travels. Letters
Really?
are great, but after the couple nights that we've had, done a little work, and it's not a hard it's not a very complex enchantment of sorts. It will just go between these two.
Okay. That's perfect. I'm thrilled.
Great.
Morgan has the zoomies.
You just start. You see the theater kid hand squeeze release, and just zoomies of Morgan.
and I do a couple spins, and then I come back, and then this is great. You let me know how things are going. If another unexpected attack happens, I'm turning around and coming back. I promise you. Okay, that's truly that was my biggest point of anxiety, is that I'm gonna, after this crazy weekend, I'm gonna have to leave and just assume everything's okay. But this is perfect.
We'll let
Thank
you
you.
know.
Thank you.
We may pick up too, from what I've heard in the eavesdropping of
Yeah?
my mom organizing all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I'll keep you updated with where we go.
Yeah,
We'll pick
yeah,
up, and
you
we have to
should.
get some other items and rebuilds, and we'll do that. I'll keep you updated, and you let us
Cool.
you know if there's anything big on your end.
Yeah. Hey, we're going up to Ozryn. We're gonna be messing with some dragon shit.
Oh shoot!
Ain't that crazy?
That's awesome. I mean, from
I've been
people who are in the air normally, that's pretty cool.
I know. I've been trying to keep it cool with these people. They seem really cool, and they all were going to the same place. I'm like, hey, I can give you a ride, no biggie. But it's like we're going to mess with dragons, and I don't know. It's pretty metal, I think.
That's so sick. June goes like between the tears. It's just like, dragons. That's really cool.
I know. I'll send some. I will send letters, but they won't have words. They'll have drawings. I'll draw up some dragons for you, June.
Oh, and she
Draw some
turns
sick ass
and
dragons.
goes through her pockets for a second and unfolds a piece of paper, and it's just like literally like a drawing of the three of you guys. And she goes, for your balloon.
Cute. Oh my God. I start crying again. Yes. Perfect.
Okay, now you go. You have much travel ahead of you.
Thank you. We'll definitely be in touch. I love you guys. Thanks.
We love you too. They go in for a big old hug.
Yeah, we hug and then do one more theater hand squeeze, and then that's the last thing.
All right. Does anyone else want to do anything? I think there was a
Yeah.
breakfast in order.
Elret is making breakfast, and she has been chefing into the night.
Yes.
And she's really been perfecting the sauce. And after she has obtained Aurelia's noodles, she is ready to serve the people pho. It's actually Pepper's Fiery Pho, a new recipe that she's been working on for a little bit of time. And she bring around 3 little bowls and provide them. And then a small mug of chili spiced motor oil.
Yeah.
And kind of go up to Døden and be like, thought you might like this. You know, it's you don't need to drink it if you don't want to. Just thought it might be kind of cool.
Little rust starts to form in a little line.
That's amazing.
Yeah. There's no tear, but there's the line of rust starts to go down. Immediately absorbed. Immediate
Bit of
oxidation.
oxidation.
Yeah.
After Elret has served this dish to her friends, she finally feels like she's perfected it, and she's gonna write it down in her grandmother's great grandmother's mossy recipe book in ink, and it's going to solidify as her new spell.
Very cool. What is the spell that is this pho?
It's actually cinder grass, which is
Very cool.
super duper exciting. Well, it's called cinder grass. I will be calling it Pepper's Fiery Pho. But yeah, you make a spellcast roll against a target within melee range, and on a success, the target instantly bursts into flames, takes 1d20 plus 3 magic damage, and is temporarily lit on fire.
What? 1d20?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, casual d20.
Wild.
Holy.
Dang.
Wow.
And when the creature is on fire, they must take an extra 2d6 magic damage if they are still on fire at the end of their action.
That's
No,
awesome.
So
because I can
Wow.
spend fear to cancel any action. But if I don't have the fear, they just start burning.
yeah, get lit. You know.
Yeah.
So-
That's like the perfect translation of that spell into like the cindergrass with the lemongrass and the spice, and that's
Oh.
fits so well.
That's why
So
when Taylor
well.
was like making a character, you were like, I want to do something with cooking. And so we literally like wrote each other back and forth.
what they could
about
be.
all these different things.
Yeah.
Literally
Very
pocket
cool.
suit. Pocket suits.
It's so much fun.
Love that. We'll have to throw it in one of the Humber things that EXP is going to be publishing soon. So,
That's actually
No.
so fun. Yeah.
well, cool.
Can one of the subclasses just be like a chef mage or something? Like a just a whole chef themed
have-
class.
Yeah, and actually we've mentioned
That'd
this
be
in the
so
other
cool.
group too, because Ben is in that one and he's done a lot of the homebrew stuff too. But by the time we're hopefully releasing the episodes of the group sessions, we should be releasing the actual versions of the homebrew that we're doing. So we may have a couple playtest things out already. We're doing some class stuff, some domain stuff, so maybe a couple little extra things like some monsters or little class variants. So yeah, keep an eye out for that.
Very
Shameless
cool.
plug. Now immersion. Yes. So anything else before you guys hop into your balloon and start heading to Ozryn? All right.
Yeah,
Guys.
Morgan's just gonna start getting getting everyone ready with the long-term trip. And it's just
You
like
get a couple extra batteries for hopping.
Yep, we get some more fuel. We're gonna just loading up with hammocks because it's like, okay, everyone, we're gonna. I know everyone, not all of us are so thrilled always about flying, and that's okay. But we are, if we're going across the lock, we're gonna have to sleep on the balloon. That's just how it's gonna work. So we've got just extra hammocks. We're gonna string them up, and you're gonna be those who are comfortable, you're gonna be laying literally above the water. There's nothing gonna be below you. We're gonna tie up the hammocks from the ropes on the balloon, and they're just below you is the abyss.
This is
so
fine.
just wanted to warn you because I know it could be a bit jarring. It's going to be a bit of a more wilder ride. The weather's a bit more unpredictable up there, and again, there's no ground close by, so if things go bad, they go really bad. But they don't go bad. It's okay. And that's our motto.
This really reassuring.
Yeah, no, that's our motto. Things don't go bad. That's what we say.
On that note, I am more than happy to sleep dangling under the balloon because that sounds like my literal dream.
You guys will
well, that's great. For those who are not, we'll put some extra padding in the basket, and yeah, we'll figure it out. We can add some plank extensions on the side. We've done this before. There's things that'll work. All right. Now we're all confident about that, let's get onto it. And then I start walking towards my balloon.
Can we grab our mail first?
Let's get our mail first.
So you had sent out a couple different mail cats, right? There was the one to Elret's family. There was the one that Morgan sent that was coming to Cloudgate. So like
Yeah.
you see now the courier cats, now that things have settled, a lot of them have like landed on buildings or the actual like post box that is next to one of the buildings that just travels with you guys as you go. And you spot I'll say the one that Morgan sent, that same cat lands and has the envelope that is, hey guys, I'm coming to visit, essentially.
Right.
It just got there.
Ooh, this was awkward.
Then there was Aurelia, you sent one to your family. And my brain is Elret sent one to your family as well. You look and you spot the same cat that you had sent out previously, the speedy one. Actually, no, this would be a black cat, a different cat than the speedy one that flies in and lands next to you with a satchel and just kind of like rolls over and starts purring on the grass and is like looking at you, looking at this bag, this crossbody essentially that holds a single envelope in it, in front of Elret.
Elret's gonna take a deep breath and grab the envelope.
You grab the envelope and flip it around in your hands, and it's made out of a normal parchment, and at the same time it's to someone named Styx, but this male cat is like confident that it's going to you, and how it's like purring and like pushing the envelope up towards you.
What does it say?
You go to open it and it's completely ciphertext, completely encoded. You're not exactly sure what it says.
Okay. Do we get to see the code?
I will send it to you guys.
I was about to say, Anna, I'm gonna be so disappointed in you if you say that and you being you did
I
not
will
actually make something.
Send it. No, I
Doing the
have something,
puzzle.
but I'll send it to you guys. About the halfway point, I'll say.
Sounds
If
good.
not, yeah, you will have text because I do have a text.
Hmm.
Just need to actually make it into a handable thing.
Dude, my whole situation is, do I solve the puzzle as Katie or do I solve the puzzle as Aurelia?
You solve it as Katie, but then you just don't say anything.
Begging you to solve it as Katie
Yeah.
and report it as Aurelia because
Yep.
Taylor is not good at puzzles.
And I'll say that the other cat that Aurelia sent out has not gotten back yet, but this one for Elret has, and with this cipher text letter.
I definitely see that Elret is feeling some guilt about cooking and enjoying herself when her family might be on the brink of collapse. And so she's definitely ready to cipher this bad boy. She's definitely stressed.
All right.
Absolutely. That could be the most stressful thing. Imagine you get like just a text from an ex and it's a puzzle.
That would be crazy.
I feel like someone in this society would definitely do that.
Yeah.
What?
Anna, me and you ever break up and then you get this like weird message?
Yeah, it's gonna end with coordinates for where they have left your shit.
Yeah.
You gotta go find it.
Oh no.
Yep.
Dang. I'm like, what would I like as an ex? Like, what would you encrypt just to be salty?
Yeah.
Like,
I think
yeah,
the
like,
salty
we're all
part
this
is
stuff.
encrypting it in a way that you can't decipher.
Or
Oh, just make it like literally impossible.
Oh,
If you want
no.
to be extra petty, it is possible, but it's like the most mundane, like waste of time thing.
Yeah.
There
it
you go.
just
Oh,
changed.
A
yeah.
key to your house, but you leave it in a public spot with the like address on it.
Mm,
And if you don't figure it out in time, like someone's gonna grab it.
it's a race.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
think-
good.
The worst one would just be it comes out as coordinates. You know they're coordinates, but it's just like there's nothing there, and it's just entirely to freak you out.
Yeah.
Even
It's like
if I
across
just
the
got it-
country and it's making
Yeah.
you go across the country
if
and
an
waste
ex
your
texted
time.
me with just coordinates, I would be just as freaked out.
We're like, what am I gonna find wherever this is?
All right. So you hop into a balloon, new encrypted letter in hand, and old letter saying that you're arriving at Cloud Gate soon, also in hand.
Oopsie.
You take off into the sky. So for time purposes,
Totally.
I'm
Wanna do
gonna
another
just
8
use
sessions on the.
I'm gonna use a fear. I'm just to use a resource to do a time skip, especially because it's across the cursed lock. I'll spend a fear so that you guys take the next few days to traverse this long area of water. Above it, you do see just constant waves, what seems like for days, and what is 4 days. You have, I think, 5 over the water still, or at least 4.5, and then probably on that half day is when you would be approaching Ozryn. And it is, even during the sunlight of the day, you see sunlight coming from above you. And when you look down, you do see water. It is just dark water. You can almost like feel the salt like gathering on your hair or on your, metal or wood pieces. And just sometimes you have to like brush off your scales, and it just feels grimy. And like if you look up, it is big sunny day. If you look down, it just feels like dread is beneath you. But
On that note, Døden I know I said this was my dream, but I'm realizing that I like the sun more than I like the sea. Would you like to swapsies?
We can swap.
What?
Thank you, Døden.
What?
You swap your beds. Døden
Oh.
is now more towards the sea area,
Mhm.
and Aurelia is now more towards the sun.
Are we?
This
Makes
feels
sense.
more
are we
correct.
both- or does that mean like me and Døden are just like hanging down, like kind of below the
Yeah,
basket?
just below the basket, next to each
But,
other.
yeah.
I would say
Whoa.
the
So it's
Elret
like-
is in like the bed and tied also to
Yeah.
the aircraft.
That's what that's what I imagine too.
Yeah.
We got so many carabiners tying you in. It's like
Aurelia is there just for moral support.
yeah, it's like the basket, and then the balloon like kind of is way bigger than the basket. So like on the ropes that extend out the balloon, we have like hammocks hanging from the ropes out there. So it's like you can climb up to them, but it is like it's like yeah, it can be jarring.
Welcome.
But Morgan loves it. That's where they feel the most relaxed. So sometimes Morgan's like, I need a stretch, and then they tie a rope to their ankle and just jump off the balloon.
That's
and
fucking diabolical.
They just
Really just-
dangle and do like their stretches.
Oh,
like
you just see
upside
Morgan
down.
at one point just like bink, and you're like, ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, I say she
And then
screams
you
for
just see,
sure.
like, flopping down, and they're just like, oh yeah, I call this dangle time.
Xander, I have a question about hot air balloons.
Okay.
If you were to lay across the top of one, say if you were a fairy and then you wanted to stare at the sun from the top, would it be way too hot?
It would probably be quite warm. it
Yeah.
would be. I'm gonna say not dangerously. I'm gonna say comfortably warm.
We're also
Aurelia
like,
is all over that.
You've
then.
also had Evandris stand on top of it, and you've
That's
had
true.
like so like you're also the two beings of like sunlight and warmth.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is fantasy, folks.
This is
I feel
so
like
fantasy.
I feel like the beings of sunlight. It would be like a warm hug.
Definitely.
All right, that's how I feel about the sun already. I'm like, it just feels like it's giving me a little like, it's great. So Aurelia is going to embrace that feeling and just kind of splay out on the top of the balloon,
Yeah. Absolutely.
smile on her face. Her like already like really gold skin is like extra gold and glimmering up there.
Yeah. Wow, you're badly sunburned.
Looking like Edward Cullen, just sparkling like, what are you talking about?
Don't stop my sparkle.
Exactly.
All right. And so, is there anything specific you guys would like to do during the time skip that will be of about 4.5 days?
I think I will be helping Elret decipher the code.
Yeah.
Elret will be throwing up and also deciphering the code.
Yeah. I'll take a crack at it if I can.
Okay. We'll
So
say,
we're all like passing it around, like, all right, guys, let's
Yeah.
put our heads together.
Yeah.
How about
Like, oh,
so
thank God you brought a puzzle. This was gonna be a boring ride.
I'll say whoever wants to help with the puzzle, we'll do a group roll to analyze and comprehend what exactly is going on. So who would like to
A
lead this
group
group
roll?
roll?
I feel like I should lead the group roll thematically, even though
Okay.
I'm probably gonna be like really, really bad at it.
That's
You
So-
100% should lead the group roll.
So I'll say Taylor, you're gonna lead it. So we'll have who else is helping with this?
yeah.
Aurelia.
Døden will-
Okay.
Døden will try. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm assuming it's like a knowledge.
Yes, it's gonna be a
Much
knowledge roll. So
appreciated.
Taylor, you're gonna roll yours in a sack. Everyone else who's helping, give me a quick knowledge roll. This will be a reaction roll, I think, in mechanical terms, because hope and fear does not really matter for the other side rolls. So just get, let me know what you get.
I got an 11.
Got
That's
a 10.
-1. That is a -1.
Oh no.
Sorry.
We're giving you all the wrong answers.
I'm like, are you sure it doesn't go like this?
That was a
I swear-
Does it
13.
lead you down a rabbit hole?
There's
I swear that
-1.
looked like a P. I know that's definitely a P right there. I'm not gonna change my mind.
So
What's P?
P, the letter?
Oh, I was thinking about soup again.
Aren't we all?
Sorry, am I not helping? Oh, damn.
Oh, dang it. Oh, dang
Aurelia
it.
thinks this is the recipe. God.
This isn't a recipe. Guys, this whole time.
All right, Taylor.
Oh.
Make your knowledge roll with a -3.
This is
Okay.
really
And if
accurate
you-
to puzzle solving too.
If you if you want it, you can use an experience if you have one beforehand. You can spend a hope and use an experience if you have one that you think can apply. That'll get you +2 back.
I have an I can fix this experience.
I'd say, yeah. I'd say if you have hope and want to spend for,
That's.
I
I
can
think
fix
that's
this.
definitely.
I think
Yeah.
that this needs fixing really bad.
Yeah, I'll spend some hope.
Yeah, just
Um,
one hope. You can use an experience and then make your roll.
All right.
So now it's just
It's
a
gonna be-
-1.
Oh, okay.
A 15 minus 1.
Okay, a 14.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say you don't get all the letters. You don't get the full encryption. You said it was a 15 total?
Yeah, a 15 minus
Okay.
1. So it'd
So,
be a 14.
So 14.
It's still a 15,
Okay.
but
-15.
-1.
Yeah.
-1 though.
Elret does not have any knowledge.
Aurelia doesn't either.
I'm trying to find where I have it. Sorry, give me 1 sec. I just want to make sure you have the right information. Okay. So. Okay. I'll say you get a couple letters and can guess the word Styx and realize this was being sent to Styx and has a you know the occasional actual letter filled in every now and then, but not enough to discern other full words or guess other words. And you have this interesting drawn symbol of what looks like a dragon head sort of like logo or sigil.
Can I do a quick some sort of history check to see if my family has any association with dragon heads?
Sure. I'll say another knowledge roll to recall.
Okay.
What were you trying to use? What would you say?
No, knowledge totally makes sense. 110%. I'm just sad about it. And it's a 12.
It's 12. I don't think you would know this sigil.
Rats.
With a 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Great. So there's
So-
a dragon head sigil and a Styx. Styx means that it's sent to Styx. Is Styx a place?
No. I'll say you can infer Styx is a
That one.
name.
Is that with the
Based on
Y?
Styx?
I.
Yeah. It is STICKS.
Ah.
Hey, Elret.
STICKS. Like,
Elret.
yes, ma'am.
What's brown and sticky?
Whoa.
Aurelia,
Is that it?
I'm gonna jump off this balloon. Is my
I know
family
you will,
alive?
girl. I know for a fact you are barely tethered. You can barely stand up, Elret. You are not jumping off this balloon.
She's like, all right. Styx is the name. Styx is the name. Styx is the name.
So yeah, you can infer Styx is a name. And you see this
Maybe
dragon
we should look
sigil.
in the woods. You know.
Oh,
that.
I had a squirrel at home that I named Styx once. He was really sweet. Except for the time he threw a nut at me, and that made me a little depressed.
Got a bad idea that Styx is not going to be sweet.
Right.
All right, Elred's going to
Right.
fall into a deep depression.
There's gonna be somebody else named Stones.
Aurelia just starts sliding Elret some pieces
They
of
break
cheese
some
to make her
bones.
feel better.
She does not eat them.
Oh no.
Oh.
I don't think
This is
Aurelia's
severe,
okay.
guys.
I drizzle some honey on top to make it more enticing.
Elret eats one.
Yeah.
All right.
So cheese with honey. Nice. Delicious.
After a few days in the open air above this salty and just like dreadful water and air, you guys come up to an area that seems to almost have like a wall of like fog. You can see the general shapes of the northern continent coming up in front of you, so you know you're headed still towards Ozryn. But as you get closer, this wall of almost like evaporation and like steam fog seems to just waft over you as you get a little closer. And inside of it, those of you who are watching around, maybe not like in the bottom corners of the basket, notice, I think in the bottom of the corners of the basket, you still feel this. But those who are looking out, maybe, you know, captaining or hanging underneath,
my spyglass.
you notice in the fog here, you just see a whoosh of a shape around you guys. Very quickly fly by before
A dragon?
it goes off into the fog behind you.
Who's to say?
For another second of flies around your side.
I'm gonna roll directly out of my hammock.
Oop, watch out.
and then
fly.
Like fall for a second, fall into the fog and extend the golden ethereal.
The fog underneath suddenly just like lights up, and you see like this little, because it's fog, you see it's like when you're in like rain or whatever, and you turn on your headlights and it's just underneath you.
Great.
If I'm just gonna kind of fly up and not threateningly, but like ahead of the balloon, just like blow my breath weapon and see if it dissipates the fog in any way.
Yeah, I'll say it clears a little bit of the fog. You breath weapon out, and as you breath weapon for a second, it clears, and right in front of you, you are staring at the face of a dragon, large, about the height of you, if not taller, and the horns seem to extend long and around, and it's just there.
What color is it?
I fly.
Same question.
I fly like.
It is I'll say like a red dragon that is just.
I very slowly. I don't say. Evandris doesn't say anything. He just slowly like flies until he's like higher, like above the dragon. Not like way above, just enough to like putting a 2.5 pound weight.
Does it look like this?
Just like
Big old red dragon with little with Evandris in front of its face there, just. And as you fly up right in front of it, you feel this like heat from its nostrils as it just seems to continue to create all this like smoke that mixes with the evaporation. And as you fly up on top of it, you spot someone in a mask, holding one of the horns on top, standing there with what looks like some sort of like furred armor on. And you hear in a deep voice, "Land your craft."
Oh.
Okay.
Aye.
Where? We're over the water.
Yep. Do we see which docking port do we go to? I'm looking out for like lighthouses or just trying to
Who's
guide.
arriving?
We are members of the Gatian Aeronauts. We're just traveling over on our way to Ozryn.
He goes, "Follow me in," and turns, and this big dragon head just before its wings beating off at a slower pace than the speed that it ran by before, and tells you guys to follow him in.
I've never been here
Okay,
before.
guys, I'm glad we didn't resort to violence in that particular scenario.
Right on. I wasn't even thinking about it.
I would never attack a dragon.
I was thinking about it.
I was fully debating just a middle finger up to telling us to dock while we're in the middle of the air.
I was
No.
fully referring to Evandris and Døden.
Guys, we're not in a time of war, I think.
When they say follow me, I like fly, and I'm just gonna like land like neck. I'm gonna land on the dragon next to the guy with my arms folded, and just look forward and not say a word.
You land on the
dragon?
Yep.
Just
Whoa.
as it's docking, you put your 2 feet down, and the guy with the mask whips his head around and just stares at you, and stares intently as he just watches you as the dragon takes the rest of the way in,
I'm just
and
lead on.
and almost like maneuvers through every once in a while, lets a little like of fire below to give you guys visual light to follow through this fog. As you guys clear this fog area, open up into what looks like right on the edge of Ozryn. As you exit this fog wall, you look below, and it is again straight to the water underneath, but it is the floating continent side of it where you look and see the Drag Cliffs, of which you see various other homes that are large like logs protruding out, and large other chunks of rock protruding out of the side, of which there are houses just straight built into other various like hangout areas and stuff with fire pits and other restaurants that are between different walkways that are connected to all of them. Some of them you see an individual just like latch onto a rope and just ride all the way down to another location at the bottom corner. And in front on the side of the cliffs, you see these large tunnel openings about the size of the dragon that is leading you all in various locations. There seems to be a singular prominent one, and then other ones that start here and honestly kind of go around the whole cliffside that you see, because you're coming into kind of almost like a U area, and you're going deeper in to the deepest point where the main city is. But you see these holes all over the place along this cliffside here. And go
ask
ahead.
the dragon to introduce themselves.
So you're yelling out to the dragon as they're leading you to the dock point.
I would say very politely.
Yeah.
Very politely.
So this dragon leads you to this dock point. I'll say up on the top area of Ozryn. You notice on the actual top regular land that isn't part of the tunnels area, there are many larger buildings and homes and other just like it seems to be like a nicer sort of view and building area, but there is definitely a docking area where you look and see about 4 or 5 other large dragons that are just like coiled down on the ground, some like just tails roped around, and this one lands and ushers, the person hops off as this dragon now just like bends its head down to let the individual in the mask onto the ground, and lets the balloon dock next to it, and the individual in the mask goes, "Why are you here?"
We real quick group huddle. Let's remember why we're coming here.
What was the name of the? Hold on, I gotta remember the name of the.
You guys had been told to head to Ozryn and ask for Vink, the individual in charge of the Dragon Recon team here.
Yes, he leads the branch there. We are supposed to go to the Dragon Square to meet him.
What was his name?
Here
again?
rhyming.
Vink?
Vink.
Vink.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Elret, I think you should declare that to the dragon.
Excuse me, Mr. Dragon. I'm so sorry. Excuse me, Dragon. May I ask your name?
You just say this to the dragon?
Yes, I do.
Its big head whips around to you, which is like many, many times your size. And you just feel the warmth, and when it breathes through its nose, it's just like a little bit of smoke, but then just like, and you see Elret's hair just kind of like on both. It kind of takes a second and before turning its head back around and looking away.
I'm gonna.
Wow, that was sad.
Oh,
This individual whips like a halberd in front of you, like the base end of it, and goes, "Why are you here?"
are we landed?
Okay, all right. Excuse me. We are here
Yes,
to
you landed and on the ground.
I'm
talk
still
to
on
Vink.
the dragon.
You're still on the dragon.
I've been next to this guy the whole time.
Yeah,
We were
we're here to see
instructed.
Vink.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, what Elret
Mhm.
said. We're looking
Yes.
for Mr. Pink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're looking for.
We were we were
Oh,
told to go to the
God.
Dragon Square, and you know what? I think you and your dragon are being a little mean to us.
a little bit.
We've been traveling for so long and have been through an active war zone, and all we want is to find Mr. Pink. Sorry, ooh, the seawater was really salty. I reach into my pocket and take a bite of cheese. You want some? Sorry, I'm stressed out. You can ignore me.
This is an awful first impression.
He kind of perks up at the
Your-
name Vink.
Bilal told us to go and meet you.
Yeah.
He
Do you
pulls
recognize
the
that?
weapon back at the name of Monsieur Bilal. All right.
We also found an egg, but you know, that might be...
Oh, I forgot about the egg.
Yeah,
I
it might be
forgot about
something you
the
might be
egg.
interested in,
A-
Mr. Mr. or Mrs. I still don't know, unnamed dragon.
A-
Yeah, because you haven't
dragon.
introduced yourself yet. My dad. You haven't
I don't
introduced
need
yourself.
to.
That's a little bit. Well, I think that you probably should because it's
I
polite.
believe you should.
I'm
Guys,
Elret.
I
It's really
really-
nice to meet you.
Here you go.
Welcome, everyone. Please pardon my rashness. We are in a state of emergency, and all dragons are grounded.
Whoa.
So, pardon my need to be secure, if anything.
I'm really insecure
Well-
personally.
Hold
I'll
on.
think about
hold on.
pardoning
Put it-
it.
Put her there, girly.
If I may. Do you mean to tell me that there are no dragon races?
Not at the moment.
Ah,
If things can be fixed, they can be.
Wait, what's the emergency?
I think you better talk to Vink.
Oh,
They're over towards the main square.
okay.
What's your name?
She takes her halberd and puts it on the side and reveals, taking this mask off that is like very plain, part stone with like bark sort of pieces on it. And as she starts to move it, you see the horns that are attached to this mask stay as it moves, and you look and a fawn individual removes this mask, long sort of dark hair that she pulls out of a hood.
Is she sexy?
I mean, she's big muscular fawn riding a dragon.
That means yes. That means yes.
Yeah, the answer is yes, for sure.
roll for hotness.
Oh, sorry. Hey. Hey, I don't know if I introduced myself, but...
You didn't, Aurelia.
Yeah, you didn't.
But she did offer you cheese.
I'm Aurelia, and I really like cheese. How do you feel about that?
Let her introduce herself, please.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Just this whole Aurelia came in and she's like, "Can I offer you some cheese?" Pulled it out of her pocket. Then she found out that she was hot and then said, "Wait, let me introduce myself."
She goes, my name is Dazia.
Can you spell that for us?
Dazia.
what I would have guessed.
I was thinking of why.
I was also thinking of why.
So, yeah. This is my dragon here. But we're really more surveillance and general safety. So anyone coming in a state of emergency, we kind of have to check and dock at this point. But Venk will know more. So head that way.
Are we good to leave am I good to leave my balloon here? Is this a safe place?
Yeah, the other dragons around here, and you look and there's like a smaller coiled up green dragon, there's another smaller like red dragon and a black dragon over on the side who are just sniffing the air. They've been told to be grounded, so they're all just kind of hanging out in this area. She goes, yeah, they will watch anything here, and I will be here too. So if anything weird happens, I'll do something.
Though that
Thanks,
sounds
Dazia.
encouraging.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rest assured and rest easy, Dazia.
Yeah, can you get off my dragon?
We're here now. You have nothing to worry about. I'm gonna pat her head and then fly.
She like takes a second. Yeah, she points a direction towards the center of the area. It says Vank will be that way. She says, the central tower is where he usually hangs out. If you guys need to, that looks like some pretty rough armor and weapons. We have other shops and stuff that are still in business if anyone wants any sharpens or anything like that.
On our hot air balloon ride being a couple days, is it safe to assume that we had time to
take more long
fix up our armor and
Yes.
extra stress and
Yeah.
That's kind of huge.
So you guys can fill those back because you technically would have had like 4 nights.
Can I
doing
desperately try to feed the dragons?
Sure. I'll say, let's see. I'll say make a presence roll to charm.
Oh
these
yeah,
dragons here.
I'm very charming. Mm-hmm. All right, it's an 11.
An 11.
Not bad.
You go up to her dragon, Dazia's dragon, and what do you offer?
I would say that I offered some well-seasoned meat.
Okay. Some well-seasoned
Raw.
meats.
Like it's been marinated.
Okay. So some marinated meats. You go up, and again, this large head whips around, and it looks at you for a second. Its eyes kind of blink sideways, instead of your normal human up and down, just
Oh yeah, no.
before it like purses its lips together and just gives a little bit of fire on top of it and like sears it and just puts its head back the other direction.
I drop the seared meats.
You drop them there.
Yeah.
All right.
I say like a quick sort of blessing situation, and I kind of respectfully scamper away.
Scamper away respectfully. But yeah, you guys head to the tower. Is there anything else you'd like to do on the way? You are passing some various armor shops and blacksmiths and maybe like a couple magic shops. Mechanics wise, I will say, if you guys have the gold, I don't remember exactly how much you all have. This is another semi-large city, not as big as Braynar or Edderiord themselves, but they have other shops here, and if you have some gold, you can possibly upgrade some of your items to improved items, if you'd like.
Get any?
it looks like I have a singular handful of gold.
It looks like I do too. Did we receive any loot at any point in this campaign?
I don't
remember.
I don't think we have.
I don't think you have yet, but
yeah,
it's something
The money
to keep in
system
mind.
pretty loose, I think.
Yeah, so
I
you
can
do.
see if I can barter some charcuterie.
You could barter. You have a. I think most of you have a handful of gold because you've also not
Yeah, I think
done
that's...
major jobs. You went right to kind of like a siege area.
Yeah.
I have
Um,
2 because I think I
Mhm.
found or sold something. I
Yeah.
don't remember
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
Yeah. So.
What does upgrading things look like?
So, I wish I had the book right next to me, but I don't. It's in my other bag. But we can still look at the Daggerheart Compendium. So there's tiers.
Oh, improved. I see.
Yeah, there. So when you get to tier 2, you can go to shops and stuff and get improved items if you want to take the next step towards just like the next tier of item. There are also some other options if you would like to maybe save and look for another weapon that is within your tier. So when you get to like 3rd tier, there's even, you know, more magical and tougher options. But in tier 2, you then have access to the tier 2 weapons and armor.
Yeah.
So, what is the hierarchy? Because I see advanced. I mean, I'm assuming legendary at the top, but I see advanced, improved. It's plus
Sorry, where can
9 for
you look
advanced.
for other equipment options?
I just did it
So-
in manage equipment, and then I just filtered
Yeah.
to all hell to like narrow down to basically my thing.
There's also
right there.
if you guys go to the Daggerheart Nexus on Epiplane, there are lists of equipment via tiers. Let me see if I can find primary and secondary weapons. Yeah, so if you log into your account on Demiplane, which you should be on it and have access to it because of your character sheet. If you then go to primary weapon tables, it talks about each tier a weapon for primary and secondary, but then yeah, so you go from like basic axes and staffs and greatswords, you can get then improved, which is the tier up. And then you can do
Advanced and then
How
legendary.
do we? What does it
Yes.
cost to increase to an improved weapon?
The way, so I will say the other group might have sought this out too. That's kind of why I'm like saying if
Yeah.
you guys want to do it, you guys can too. Again, you don't have to if you would just want to keep it, but if you would like to, you have this
Yeah.
option. I was doing if you do have like a long sword already and want to make it an improved one, I was saying it was like a handful of gold per item if you want to improve that. Otherwise, armor, I think I did as 2 handfuls, and it will take some time to actually improve them at whatever blacksmith you bring them to. There's also some magic shops if you guys would like to look for potions or something, or any upgrades on magical pieces too.
Yeah, can I look for like a magical, I don't know, like tattoo or magical something similar to improve my hand runes?
So yeah, your hand runes specifically, you can get improved hand runes.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah. So also, yeah, there's a general magic shop that is nearby. And yeah, you can definitely go into it. There's a little shopkeep there. Kind of has these like big glasses. Seems to be an Inferis blue-skinned individual. She has sort of like her own like magical shapes along her body that some of them seem to be like slowly sort of moving a little bit. And yeah, she offers little magical hand rune upgrades, little tattoos and stuff like that. There's also little potion bottles and other like the stuff you would use to like sit and make a potion, just general pieces of that sort. So if you'd like improved hand runes, you can head over there.
I wanna, if I've gauntlet, if I accompany Aurelia, would she have? Because my gauntlets for flavor, they're like I wear hand wraps.
Mm-hmm.
They like transform into like the ethereal, like golden gauntlets. So I like show them to
Yeah.
her and be like, "Hey, I'd like to improve this."
She kind of takes him for a sec. I could do something with this. That shouldn't be a problem.
Wonderful.
You alright with the designs on the inside?
Change nothing that doesn't need to.
Alright. I think I can break out the maybe like hidden ink. That way you don't see them. Unless maybe you have some cool sunlight or something.
For the hand wraps.
Yeah, for the inside of the hand wraps.
Oh.
Especially if you wrap them like normal, it'll still be, normal on the outside, just on the inside, towards your hands.
Oh, so hold on, Landon trying to grab
She's saying she'll inscribe like an arcane improvement on the inside of the wraps, but they'll still look like normal on the outside.
On the outside, yeah, okay. Sorry. Yes, that's would be appreciated.
Sure. For the wraps, be a handful, and improved hand runes, a handful as well.
Okay, 1 handful paid for. And I was wondering, would you be okay throwing in a rudimentary making potions for dummies book?
Go ahead and give me
Minor
a presence roll.
I think I have like do I have like an alchemy book from my dad?
You honestly, yeah, you
I
might.
think I do.
Yeah, I think you would, especially with going to libraries. you like collect books.
Oh, alchemy for dummies? Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have, like a
shoot.
first edition.
So do you need my roll?
If you just want to go with that other book, I don't think so.
Yeah, I just want to learn how to make potions. I feel like that'd be fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Alchemy.
So hand runes can be taken care
Apothecary,
of
more like.
right now. Just wait a couple minutes. She goes back and does a little hand arcane tattooing, and you come out and there's some little buffed sigils there, and you now have improved hand runes. So you can go ahead and mark that in your inventory. And I'll say it probably takes the sort of rest of the day to do the actual arcane gauntlets. But towards, I'll say the evening is when you come back and receive your new hand wraps. For a while you see like Evandris without hand wraps and it's like a little off-putting. But then after, a few hours you come back and get your hand wraps back. So you have improved arcane gauntlets. So go ahead and mark that in your inventory.
Nice. And the book is actually called A Drop in the Elixir, Edeyord's Alchemical Wonders. And it is on my sheet, so it does exist.
Yeah.
Oh, I am so borrowing that.
Any others?
I was gonna go. This is so weird for all of us because none of us have normal weapons. we don't have a sword to sharpen. So I was thinking I could go to like some druid or something and get like how do you improve a stick, right? So I was thinking like getting some weird seeds and doing a weird little improvement ritual and like going out to the grass and just kind of strengthening the bark on the
I like that. Yeah. Very cool. You definitely can find like, a little forested area or even sort of like right near the cliffs.
Yeah.
But it's like, because you're up north, it is less forested than anywhere in the southern lands. So a lot of like, a lot of the druidic sort of nature here is very like rock and like dirt based.
I don't know, having maybe a little just getting a little like find some stony druid and getting them to do some sort of like get them to strengthen my stick with some like petrified rockwood type things. Yeah. I think
so.
That'd be...
I'll say you find this like group of them that are like on the cliffside, on your way. Like you can either go like a direct path or you can take like along the edges of the cliffs to get to where you guys are going. And along this way you spot like a little druidic circle of individuals, little shop with a little hut, and there are some druids there that seem to be doing their own sort of rituals and making their own components. You spot like twig like dream catchers that are hung up on the sides of this tent area, and you talk and they, no problem, they're like, we can definitely do this. if you want to sit with us.
I have to. If I walk away, it'll fly towards me. It's a long story.
Oh. All right.
Sorry, if it takes 4 hours, I can just I can sit in the corner. I'll be fine.
No, you're more than welcome to sit and be a part of it because it is your weapon.
Oh, cool. You'll let me into the surgery room?
I go, yeah.
All right.
So they gather some materials again, like the hardened bark, and because again you're even kind of towards like not the base of the mountains, but it is much colder where you are. They grab like a hunk of like ice that is in the side of the rock
cool.
and just like crack it off and start putting like the hard wood and like some stone pieces on, and it seems to be melting the ice on top of it, and it takes a little bit of time. I'll say, what do you think you would either barter with this for, or
I'll
offer these
drop
druids?
I'll drop a handful of gold. I got a handful of gold.
Okay, drop a handful, and they continue this.
I think that's
yeah. They continue this ritual, and after a few minutes, we'll say Aurelia is getting literal magic tattoos.
Yeah.
And Evandris is getting the arcane script on there. About the same time, it takes you see this ice chunk that is like huge in a cold environment. Like it puts it's when it's like you're making a nice cocktail and you have like the square cube and it sits on like silver or metal or whatever, and it just starts sliding around. It looks like that across your entire staff. Awesome. As this seems to be imbuing it. And you get an improved great staff.
Yeah, it's a quarter staff.
Or quarter staff, yeah.
Huge.
Awesome.
All right. Anyone else?
Elret would like to look for cacao.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. I'll say, give me a. Have we done instinct for these? I believe to perceive. And
yeah, we can do instinct and also perceive. It's a good one. Good one's a 1. Bad one is a 3. All right, we got a 7 total overall with fear.
Okay. So I'll say you're saying like cocoa beans usually are for the warmer climates, and you've gone so far north now that you don't find, I'll say, the usual beans that would be like cocoa beans. You find a similar one that you don't know if it's actually a cocoa bean or not, but it looks kind of like it. Maybe. So might have to do some testing to figure out exactly what it is, but you're able to find something similar. You're not sure what it is exactly though, but it resembles that of a cocoa bean.
Can I try it?
Sure, go ahead and try it. And it is like it has a bit of a cocoa taste, but it has more of a I hesitate to say rock, but like a limestoney saltiness to it almost than just like regular cocoa taste as you try it. But it is of cocoa bean material, like it feels like one and is a similar material build. Just has a bit more of a limestoney taste and a bit more of a salt to it.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Anyone else?
Yeah, I would love to try to do the improved longsword thing. I also can now not remember or find how much you said it was.
Just improving, if you have the weapon already, just improving it is just going to be 1 handful. That's what I've been doing. Full armor sets is about 2.
What if I wanted to go to advanced?
That would improved is just 1 up if you have it. Like purchasing the actual item as well as getting it improved would probably be even more. But since you
Well,
have
yeah,
it,
I'm just trying to take my long sword.
yeah. To get it to advanced, I'll say, give me a quick presence roll to talk to this blacksmith. You see an individual that's like half made of flesh and half almost like stone, with like lines of cracked, what looks like red and orange like glow between where there's cracked areas of skin and rock, that is just in the middle of this forge, that is just like radiating heat next to them, and they just seem like they're standing right next to it, seem all normal about it, as they're trying to help you with your longsword. So give me
Can
a
I like
presence
lean
roll.
into my coldness here? If the heat seems to be a comfort, not trying to like genuinely seem like a threat, but you know, like
Mhm.
sometimes you like posture up a little bit.
Yeah.
And can I throw come to collect on this?
Oh, okay. If you want to spend a hope and add come to collect, be like,
Yeah.
I need this.
Also because I rolled with fear on something, but I had the 8 and the 3. It was not the one for Elret's puzzle. What was I rolling? I don't know, but I did
Mhm.
click the Know the Tide thing to bump it up for when I rolled with fear, because you took the fear at the
Okay.
top of it. I'm just gonna cash that one in that I had for just an extra +1 to it.
Okay.
So this will be 2d12 plus 3, because my presence is +0. Oh, oh, I can reroll that one. It was the same thing. Sick. Okay. That is a 22 with fear, though.
Okay. So with a 22, I'll say between conversations with him, he goes, a jump that big is probably gonna be like 3 or 4 handfuls, but I don't know. I mean, could be done a bit cheaper. And what do you do with call to collect to potentially lessen the price?
I think he's probably trying to not only just like Pasha, like if you I am not a car knowledgeable person, but slowly it's been increasing. And like when I go to the mechanic, I look like I would be a car knowledgeable person. And so when I go into like the mechanic shop, I definitely like body language code switch a little bit. And so I think
Yeah.
Døden's trying to do that, but he also does genuinely have the knowledge and like would be down to try to help here, like along with the process. Even though he seems comfortable
Yes.
for this guy, like
Mhm.
Døden's made of metal. His broken trident kind of turned scythe is also metal. And I think he'll just, on the 22, like crack off the last bit of metal from one of the jagged bits that was still there. And there's like that still full complete blade. And what he's trying to do is put a, like separate these pieces, put a hinge on it so that that blade can go from kind of a spear to full sight. Not changing anything mechanically, but
Yeah.
just like a so that it'll
He's
go
like,
out and then
he's like, oh shit, that was crazy. Like watching you crack it off. And he's like, yeah, I can put that in a forge over here. And he literally like sticks his hand in the hot forge, and you see it just like fire up with his hand in there. And he pulls it out. And he's like, all right, throw it in there. Then I'll do two handfuls, especially
It
with
sounds perfect, thank you.
cool,
Can
awesome.
I also just try to put my hand in there just to see if I can take it?
Do you have any
Not
heat
made of whatever.
resistance?
No, absolutely not. I
Okay.
didn't even know that was a thing.
So it's you look, and just for people who are keeping track at home or interested in this, there's a new playtest ancestry that Daggerheart and the Daggerheart team have put out called Emberkin. descended from fire elementals. They're humanoids whose bodies are a combination of flesh and fire. They are also fireproof, immune to damage from magical or mundane flame. They also have an ignition ability, so can sheath primary weapons in blaze. So this Emberkin is there and just like puts its hand in to this fire and flames it up, and then you go to put your hand in, and you put your hand in.
Super confident.
Just super confident, put your hand in, and it is definitely hot. You take 1 point of damage as you feel your wood just like start to crack in flame.
Yeah, I'll let the 1 be the 1 HP. He's not using armor to do this. Yeah.
He's like, ooh, yeah, that's better leave that. I'm kind of made of flame.
I think one of his hands is just like
Still
like the knuckles are gone, and it's like the armature that would be underneath the more embellished pieces. The joints like slide down on each finger.
It's like, ugh. All right. I'm not fixing that unless you got more coin.
He just looks at it. No, it's fine. It looks quite nice.
Cool. Glad you're happy. And takes a little time, and you get your improved longsword.
I was going for the advanced one, but yeah.
Or yes, advanced.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, advanced longsword. All right. So you guys get your improvements. Probably takes a majority of the day to get your couple of things done, various rituals and tattoos and all that. But after some time, you guys can head towards the central tower. And you do see a central tower on the land of this area with a wooden door on the front. Seems to be just, and it's like a wide building that is not like a huge tower, but is multiple stories or levels compared to some of the other buildings here, which are like more just large residential homes or large shops. So it is just above a bunch of the other rooftops here, but it's still not a huge building. And at the bottom is a wooden door there, of which you guys were pointed to.
Love wooden doors. Hop on in there.
Yeah.
I
Right.
push the door open.
You
Oh,
push the
actually,
door.
well, we should probably knock.
I pushed.
Yeah.
Alright.
We should probably
Alright.
not.
Oh, it's like.
All right, you push the door, you go to knock, and then the door pushed open, and it opens up into what looks like, again, a couple story tall interior, but is a completely wide open building with no discernible like floors above you. As you look and you hear from the top of the building itself on the inside.
We have arrived.
Who are you? Why are you in my house? And you look, and up top you see a bird individual with what looks like bluish sort of feathers and a long beak, just kind of standing on like a bar that is hanging from a ceiling.
I told you we should have knocked.
Mm-hmm.
Are any of you Vink?
I'm Vink. At what moment? And he hops off and just flies down before landing in front of you all. Who's asking?
We are. Hi.
Evandris.
Who are we?
Yes.
I'm Aurelia. Nice to meet you.
Do we remember what is his name?
This is Vink.
Mr. Bilal.
Yes, Mr.
Yes.
Bilal.
He
Yes.
referred us to come here
Oh,
and
Bilal.
to help out.
Great.
Yes, I don't know if he's been around, but I think he found an item of good importance.
Okay.
Egg.
Egg.
An egg.
Egg.
Okay. Amazing. Fantastic. We have an immediate mission for you all.
Mission.
Yes.
Good.
As you all probably heard, this place is in lockdown right now, or an emergency status, because of the rumblings that have been going on underneath these lands. Uh, um,
What rumblings?
uh, we're guessing within the tunnels. There just seem to be random rumblings. I've had many of nests and hammocks all just fall in the middle of the night due to it.
Is that all you know?
We've had a couple others try to go in and not come out. They've also gone down as single parties. Single parties, I say. They went down by themselves with like a axe or a makeshift sword. But having a party here would probably get further.
Ah,
You want us to
so considering
investigate,
that this sounds like a bit of a dangerous mission and that we all just spent all of our money and have been traveling for so long, is there anything that we can expect in exchange for our gracious assistance?
Well, yeah, so if Bilal sent you, they probably were looking to send you for the Dragon Recon team, as that's what I'm heading. We could definitely send some funds your way. Would you like maybe a handful up front and then some more after if you join
Yes.
the Dragon Recon team?
Tell me about the Dragon Recon team.
Yeah, so it's also what Bilal is a part of, and when you met them, you said you had an egg. We're essentially a group that has various spies around and rangers and such across the all of Mizani that look out for and listen for any news or information about any dragons that might be in danger or new or need help or that of the sort, since a lot of Braynar seems to not really enjoy them. We are
Incredibly interested in being a part of this show.
Yeah, I am.
amazing.
This seems like a very noble cause.
Why are the rumblings grounding the dragons?
Just to be sure that there's nothing that has gotten in the tunnels besides the dragons themselves. A lot of them had grounded originally out of fear, but then the rest of them, the larger ones, we did not want anything to happen to. So we're keeping it as a marked off area for now.
What can we expect down there?
Yeah. We've just accepted this job for Dragon Recon Team, and I don't think most of us have seen a dragon in real life before.
I'm really hyped about
Well,
this
Before
personally.
today.
No,
They're
great.
yes, you should have seen some coming in. There's also your big friend here. And he gives a little like pat on the side of
Whoa.
Evandris. Who's
Oh,
like,
that's Evandris. Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
But
I think Evandris does like a
Wow.
flex.
very nice. Kind of like pulls a little at the feathers. But yes. So if you all were to take this, we could send you down. And hopefully you could check out the areas. I have had a couple of other birds come back to me that have lived or even just flown around the central tunnel. And they've gone a little ways away in, but not that far. There seems to be initially a long entry tunnel that leads into a round open room, of which is very questionable, and some have come back injured.
Where is that located?
The central tunnel below here. You'll have to take some of the walkways or zip lines to get there. But
Sure.
yes.
Uh,
Or you could just fly. You know.
what
I
are
think
the
yes.
nature of the injuries?
Some have had large scratch marks across their fronts, or a couple have had maybe some wings that have been broken. And they're currently, and he points up towards one of the corners where you see like a bunch of little like hammocks and little like dowels essentially on like strings that are a couple of them of smaller birds, like actual birds and not like a bird person, are sitting or laying, and they have various like wraps and things on them. He's like, I have been personally nursing them back to health myself. So yes, I don't want to risk any more of them, but you all seem to have weapons and armor and such, and are
Yes.
more than one person going down there.
Yes, we are more than one. I have a question. If
Sure.
I know you guys like your dragons over here. If we I don't know what we're expecting to run into down there, but are we meant to fight dragons?
Not fight the ones that are within the Ozryn and the Dragon Recon team, at least. If there is maybe one that is a little bit aggravated, if you find down there, try to reason with it.
Okay, so
we do
use reason with
we
dragons.
do like to see if we can and try to save where we can.
Yeah.
But if it really seems not happy or aggressive, we would really not like that to be released in Ozryn.
Understood.
Could we bring a dragon with us?
No, all dragons are grounded and are not allowed to go into the tunnels at the moment for fear of that other aggressive
Right.
dragon or potential being that might be down
So not
there.
even as part of a gang?
Yeah, as a gang, can we go?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we'd protect the dragon, but I think that if we
Yes.
met a dragon astray, it would be super duper helpful to have another dragon to like talk some sense into it in dragonese.
Oh,
I've got it.
you can speak to the dragons.
Yeah,
yes.
Evandris, you speak Dragonese, right?
Of course.
Right.
You can speak to the dragons. Whether or not they choose to speak back is up to them.
Yeah,
They
but I
will.
feel like having some dragon muscle to back us up, might really show something, show like a show of faith.
I feel like you do right here, and taps Evandris again. Big
Do you
muscle
not
on the
have
side.
a wormling?
I- we really would. We want to protect these few dragons
guys-
that we do have.
You guys have some sort of logo that we could wear to show them that we mean well?
Yes,
I will protect any dragon with my life.
that's the spirit. And
That's what
flies
I
up.
just want a cool hat out of this.
Yeah, flies up.
If I could get,
goes
if I
between
could
like
get
this.
a cool safari hat.
There's
I'm
like
thrilled.
shelving in the walls that like go up very high into this room.
If this does not match my fit, I'm not wearing it.
I'll
and
wear
grabs
anything.
these like patches out of like burlap almost, and pulls them off the shelf here.
Burlap.
It's a little patch out of burlap. That
Burlap.
brings it back down. It is embroidered in
With
this
all due
burlap.
respect, is burlap the best you can do?
I'm not in charge of the sigils.
Hey,
is
please,
not
I'll
my
take a
realm.
patch.
I'm not a marketer.
That's very kind.
Does it come in gold?
Yes.
It doesn't come in gold. This is really
At
important.
least silver
Yes,
thread.
there's-
Come on.
Oh my goodness, guys, we are joining an organization.
You're right. You're
With
right. Okay,
really
as long,
ugly
as long as we get,
logos.
as long
I
as we
can
get
work
6
on that. When you
front,
get
we're
back,
fine.
you'll get your other half of pay and better advertising and merch.
I love it. Okay,
We'll
as
have
long
it
as
ready.
we have room for,
I'm
for
so
market
sorry.
expansion, I'm
Observe the fit. Make it match. Make
Observe
it work. Okay.
Okay. Yes. So, all right. If you can head to the tunnel area, and there's other shops and things if you would like to get some restaurant. Here, flies back up, goes into like a specific area that you see is like a couple different locks that he undoes that you can hear just like and then pulls out small bags, and then flies back down and hands you all a single handful of gold as upfront pay. And he goes,
Each or
Each.
just one?
I broke even today.
I now have 2 handfuls of gold.
and hand
I
you all,
want to
this is
get some
the-
upgraded armor.
This is the upfront pay. If you could head in there as soon as and you start to see little things on the sides of the walls shaking. You see the swings that these other birds are on start moving, and you hear rumbling around you. The little like couple tables and things on the tables around start clattering, and some fall onto the ground. And he goes, ooh, and starts like holding on to some things, and you feel the whole house shit. Almost like an earthquake level type of shake, where
Morgan
it
slipped.
settles.
Falls.
Whoa!
I'm
Oh.
hungry.
Yes, that was it.
I fear this environment will not suit me well.
You just have like banana peels on the bottom of your feet, or what?
Sometimes it feels like that. Yes.
Stand up.
Okay. I get up and
I'm
slip
gonna
again.
offer Morgan a comforting arm on the shoulder.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm proud of you.
I can lean on you for support if I fall.
Elret is very sturdy.
That's great.
All right.
I don't understand that concept.
She's
I'm
very
working.
sturdy.
I think he means leaning. That's the
Good.
thing he's been grappling with.
Oh,
Let's talk about that later.
Look, I know.
sometimes
I
it's
know.
okay to lean on your friends.
This is sort of a literal interpretation of something he's been going through mentally.
I think. I don't know.
He was about to form a thought. I swear.
It was in there somewhere.
All right. Is there
It's
anything
just,
else?
it's just like I think Evandris sees this. He's just like kind of hovering like with the thinker, just
The
like,
thinker.
Yeah.
like he's putting a hand out every once in a while. Like
I think.
Should we go out for dinner?
Should we go? We just got paid. I think we should go out for dinner.
I think we should go out. I think we should totally go out.
Are
Oh my
any
God, let's
restaurants-
go out.
Are any restaurants open? I know we're on a town lockdown, but
There's
Priorities.
definitely restaurants open. Some of them after the shaking as you leave this place. There are some that are on the cliffside. Like I said, like a majority of other restaurants. Like you're in like also a very expensive area that seems for things like food and any sort of other items that you would need, like housing and other stuff. It seems to get a little cheaper and almost like more just like there are more options around as you get towards the hanging areas. It seems like also just like the cooler hangout area that is on the cliff sides, with like again the zip lines that can take you from big location to big location. So there's definitely food options here. There's also again on the side and almost like deck type areas too. There seems to be like large sections of wood that have connecting beams from the bottom to into the rock, and then the other half's in the rock itself. So there's definitely restaurants open, and some seem to just be like picking up bowls and shattered plates and things that from the most recent rumbling. But they're still open as it comes to about I'll probably say like evening time.
great. Let's
we-
grab some rub. Maybe
Let's get around.
if we can.
Yeah.
Are we
We
gonna?
deserve it.
Are we gonna go into the mines like right after dinner, or are we gonna take a little bit of a rest before that?
I think we
we're
should have
gonna
some
take a
easy
rest.
time.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's finish out the day.
Let's
on a
finish out the
high.
day. Guys, we've been traveling so long. I'm so jet lagged.
Right?
Yeah, we should like take a rest on a bed
We should sleep on the.
before we
I
go
haven't
down
slept
there.
on a bed in so long.
We're gonna be part
Right?
of the Dragon Recon team.
What
Like,
is
that's-
the dragon?
Guys, that's a pretty good resume booster, not gonna
The
lie.
DRT is the
Dirt.
dragon. We're the okay.
Dirt.
The
Yeah.
dirt. Guys, we're gonna be dirt.
I mean, for
can't wait
Morgan,
to
I
be
imagine
dirt
that's
with
like
you all.
the dream.
I'm actually stoked. I love the
Yeah.
dirt.
That's the bumper sticker. I love the dirt.
I love the dirt.
Is there any? Did we get any recommendations from Think about like a cool,
Yeah, what are the local?
innovative restaurant to go to?
Vink will suggest a location that is kind of hanging over the edge of the cliff face. So it's like attached up top via like rope or like cables to the top of the building, and then the bottom again has beams jutting out of the side of it, or jutting out of the side of the cliff that it is attached to. He says, yes, there's a delicacy over there that they get from the waters below. It is essentially shark. It is a delicacy.
We all look immediately at Døden.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is not one of our options.
Oh, right.
We don't do that here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Otherwise, there's some sweet kebabs. If you go right across from the other side of the tunnel, of the large main tunnel, the shark is on one side, the kebabs are on the other.
Kebabs it
Yeah,
is.
kebabs. Yeah, it sounds
Oh, we
great.
could get the shark first and then get the kebabs for dessert.
I don't think we should do just.
I
Yeah,
think
we could do the
Døden
sharks
really
first,
like
and then
the.
we could do Elret for dessert.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Elret, he's got a
We're
he's got a thing
anti.
with fish. He's got
Here,
a thing with
let's
fish.
just make this clear. We're anti-pescatarian, all right?
Whatever, yeah. Whatever the inverse of pescatarian is.
Quick pause. What?
We're inverse pescatarian. We can eat everything but fish. We cool with that?
Did Døden have some weird fish stuff?
Oh, I think you were gone for that part
Yeah.
too.
You
When
might
in the
have
lake
been.
thing.
Oh
And
yeah.
then- yeah.
When the
You see,
they were like fishing in a lake, and I think Morgan went in, and then Soden just went and like through whatever the
Yes.
spear, trident, longsword, hybrid scythe thing.
Into
And
Morgan.
then healed, which I don't remember. Obviously, I wasn't there, but I don't know what happened after that when they got like yoinked under by the maybe Kraken or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
there's a
you
crack.
guys
But
follow
yeah, I think
Kraken
you were
out
there
and-
for that one, and I wasn't there for the one prior. And they
Yeah, we
stopped
got
off.
Millie rocked by the Kraken.
Yeah.
Yes. So they were trying to fish, got fish. Døden said, "Don't eat fish."
Mhm.
Okay, so we should not eat the sharks.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Sharks are friends.
Are we sure? Like, not at all? Wait, are the
We
sharks like.
Sneak fish when Døden's not here, but Døden's very much here, so maybe we should.
Okay, let's get some
Look,
sweet
we're To be
kebabs!
respectful of everyone's eating restrictions, I think as someone with a weak stomach, I would appreciate that.
No, I totally respect that. Yes, let's do it.
Morgan, I'm gonna make you chug a tall boy with me when we get there.
What?
All right.
Yeah, all right.
You guys head for kebabs and maybe some desserts. You get there and it smells of delicious. You see there's a selection of various ones. General, beef. There's some lamb. There's even some fish ones that you guys steer clear of. And has definitely some more salty and harsher sort of spices and seasonings. But all in all is delicious, and you all rejoice over a little bit of dinner and get a long rest, of which we'll cover in the next episode when we take on the tunnel and what exactly is happening in these Drag
tunnel.
Cliffs. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.